Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm so excited to be sharing with you another delicious recipe. In today's recipe we'll be making this stir-fried chicken teriyaki noodles. Now this is so quick and easy to make, and your lunch or dinner is ready in no time. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button with your notification bells on so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And also don't forget to give the video a thumbs up before you leave. First, we're going to start by cutting our bell peppers. I'm just going ahead to slice them into strips, but you can cut them however you like, it doesn't really matter. And you can also add any other vegetables you prefer to this recipe. You can add some carrots, you can also add some green onions. Once I'm done, I'll set them aside and I'll begin cutting my orange bell peppers. I'll also be cutting my orange bell peppers into strips. Now these strips are actually perfect for stir fries. And once I'm also done, I'll set them aside and we'll go over to the next step. Next, I'll be slicing my onions. I always prefer to slice my onions this way for stir fries. Now I've listed all the easy ingredients in the description box, so you can also check it out if you need to. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that, and also give the video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Now once I'm done, I'll just set them aside and we'll go over to making our sauce that we'll be using for this recipe, which is actually very easy to make. Now into a bowl, I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then I'll add some water and then mix. Now this is just for thickening our sauce. Once that is perfectly mixed, I'll be adding some teriyaki sauce. Now for this recipe, I'm using 1/3 cup of teriyaki sauce. Then I'll go ahead to mix until this is thoroughly combined. This may take about a minute or two. Once I'm done, I'll set it aside and we'll go over to seasoning our chicken. At this point, our sauce looks perfect. Here I have some chicken. You can also use beef for this recipe. Just make sure you cut them into small pieces. I'll be seasoning with some onion powder, some garlic powder, some black pepper, and some curry powder. I won't be adding any salt, and that's because the teriyaki sauce already has enough salt for me. I'm just going to mix everything until everything is perfectly coated with the spices. I already have some boiling water and I'll be using 3 packs of noodles. I'll just go ahead to place them into the boiling water and I'm going to cook this for about 3 minutes. Make sure not to overcook your noodles. Next, I'm going to be scooping some water and reserve this for later. And once your noodles has cooked for about 3 minutes, you're going to remove them from the hot water. In a pan, I'll be adding some olive oil, and once my oil is hot enough, I'm going to be adding my chicken and I'm just going to stir fry them until they are perfectly cooked, and depending on the size, this may take about 8 to 10 minutes. Just make sure that you cook them until you're sure they are perfectly cooked. Now also remember that you don't have to restrict yourself to using chicken. You can also use some beef fillet for this recipe. Now at this point, my chicken is perfectly cooked just the way I want it. I'll remove them from the pan, set them aside, and we'll go over to making our stir-fried chicken teriyaki noodles. Into that same pan, I'll be adding some olive oil, and once this is hot enough, I'll be adding my sliced onions, and I'm going to saute them for about a minute or two. After about 2 minutes, I'm just going to add my bell peppers, and I'll just keep stir frying them for about 2 minutes. I don't want to overcook them because I want them to be a bit crunchy, but if you don't like them crunchy, you can always cook them for longer. Next, I'll follow that by adding my cooked chicken. Then I'm going to stir fry them for about a minute before adding my teriyaki sauce. Now, after about a minute, I'll be adding the teriyaki sauce we made earlier, and I'll also follow that with some chili sauce for some heat. And I'm going to quickly mix this and let everything cook while stirring for about a minute. Now, adding some chili sauce is actually optional. You can always make this recipe without it. I'm sure you agree with me that this recipe is so easy to make, it's so colorful, and you can always customize it to your taste. And as you can see, everything is already coming together really nicely. And our last ingredient for this recipe will be our already cooked noodles. Then I'll follow that by adding the noodle water we reserved earlier. Then I'll quickly mix everything together. At this point, you should be very fast with your stirring so you don't overcook your noodles because they were already cooked earlier. Make sure to mix everything together until it is nicely incorporated. Now, this is just the basic recipe. This is so easy and quick to make, and everyone will love it. Once you're done mixing, your stir-fried chicken teriyaki noodle recipe is ready to be served. And that's just it, guys. This recipe is best eaten as soon as it is ready and it is still hot, and it tastes amazing. I hope you'll give it a try, and I hope you enjoyed watching today's recipe. Thanks a lot for watching. I do appreciate your time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and also give the video a thumbs up. You can also check out some of my other videos, and until my next video, bye.